Sorry about that. I forgot that you have to push the button multiple times from menus. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to Warhammer 40K Inquisitor Martyr. I think that's all of the subtitles that this game has. It says skip cutscene, but I think this is just all of the people who make the game. Oh, no, it's a whole cutscene.
10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Interesting. It looks like the program I'm recording and my actual PlayStation are about a millisecond behind each other, and I'm reacting to the TV, not the computer. So, if any of my talking sounds ever so slightly off from what you're looking at, that's because I'm looking at it in real time and not the computer. So, unlike the other Warhammer games I've done so far, the last three that I already own I have played before. But I'm inclined to start a new file for the sake of the video. But at the same time, this game specifically has been having an issue where it'll get to a certain part of Chapter 1 and then just not go past it. So, I'll make a new character. So we got the Crusader. Inquisitors with the Crusader background are fearsome warriors using heavy armor and weaponry. On the battlefield, they relentlessly march through fire like the legendary juggernauts of the old Terran myths. They're the slowest of the three ancient archetypes, trading mobility for protection and firepower. They've got focus resource, heavy weapon specialist, and power armor. Over on the Psykers, these are Inquisitors with a Primaris Psyker background, as well. Are experts in harnessing the boundless power of the warp. In combat, they rely on their psychic powers, preferring light armor and psychically attuned weapons. They have Perils of the Warp, psychic powers, and force weapons. When I first got this game for PS5, I made an account as a Psyker. That's what Wintac was, if you saw that at the beginning. And the Perils of the Warp says they gain warp heat points as penalty for using their psychic powers. Accumulating these points may spawn warp anomalies or even daemons. Warp heat can be reduced by using force weapons. I didn't know, I didn't read these screens when I made that character, so when I started getting the Perils of the Warp, it was terrifying and I didn't know what was happening or how to make it stop. Now I do, but I'm probably not going to play as a Psyker. I'm going to play as a Battle Sister, because I spent $15, I bought this game specifically to play it as a Battle Sister, and then bought that DLC. So that's what I'm going to be using, but I'm still going to read through the rest of them. The Assassin. Inquisitors with a death cult background are deadly assassins, experts in hit and run tactics and exotic weapons. In combat, they rely on their acrobatic skills and speed, thus preferring lighter armor and weapons. They've got adrenaline resource, exotic equipment, and dodge, and are also apparently Catwoman from Batman Returns. They must spend adrenaline points to dodge, use exotic weapons, and armor skills. Adrenaline is regained by wounding or killing enemies. And due to their status and training, they have a background, or with that background, they can even use the most exotic war gear from Imperial arsenals. And they can dodge. Then we got the Tech Adept. Inquisitors with the Tech Adept background are experts of the machine. In combat, they wield arcane and forbidden weaponry and can rely on the never-ending supply of Psiloid constructs of the Legio Cybernetica. Okay. They got Data Flux resource, which they spend Data Flux points to create battle constructs, almost said little constructs, gun turrets, combat servitors, and robots. Data Flux is recharging with time at a fixed rate. The Psiloid constructs, only they can command assorted constructs of the Legio Cybernetica. And arcane tech equipment, due to their technological indoctrination, Inquisitors with the Tech Adept background have access to arcane equipment that only can be operated by Adeptus Mechanicus. And then the Battle Sisters. The Battle Sisters wield both sanctified Imperial weaponry and the power of their unquestioning faith. At the peak of their fervor, they can even become embodied saints, living vessels for the Emperor's will. They have Faith Resource, which they use faith points to manifest acts of faith and become embodied saints. The method of resource generation depends on which sacred rite was selected before embarking on missions. Acts of faith, the burning conviction of the Sororitas Inquisitors, allows them to channel the Emperor's light and manifest minor supernatural phenomena during battle. I remembered how to say it. Ha! And embodied saint. When their passion soars truly high, Sororitas Inquisitors can temporarily turn into the Emperor's avenging angel and deliver holy retribution upon his enemies with devastating powers. To explain that, I don't know why you wouldn't know, but basically they took that thing that only happens to the sisters when something really, really extreme happens and turned it into the ultimate ability. There's also more screens after you click on the people. I hope you guys don't mind if I don't click on each individual person. Each one of the things has 3 different expertise, and I don't really want to read through all 3 of them. I might as well. Because, for all I know, there's somebody watching these videos because they do actually need this information, so. So the Tactical Crusader, they have Run and Gun, which is a 100% range damage bonus for 1 second after moving. The Las Pistol and Auto Gun, they take the fight to the enemy wielding the common but versatile ranged weapons of the Imperium. They can be used for devastating burst fire and precise aimed shots alike, depending on the situation. Sentinel Armor, it's an ancient power armor variant equipped with a sophisticated tactical cogitator and a teleport beacon system. The wielder can summon automated tarantula turrets from the dropship in orbit and wreak terrible havoc upon the enemy. Also equipped with a stun mine dispenser belt. As I'm reading through these, I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't play as the Sister of Battle, because it's not really a good point of reference to show people the game using a character that they have to spend an extra $15 to have? So maybe I'll use a different class. The Assault has Rabble Slayer, which is bonus melee damage when surrounded, Power Sword, Great Sword, and Suppression Shield. The Assault Crusader is the master of hand-to-hand combat, wielding Power Sword and Suppression Shield, or the two-handed energy-fused Great Sword, cutting through several enemies at the same time, or mitigating incoming damage with shocking efficiency. The Assault Armor is a power armor equipped with a light but effective jump pack. The wearer is capable of making long jumps across the battlefield and deal impact damage at arrival. This powerful ability can be used for offensive and defensive purposes alike, also equipped with a refractor field generator. And then the Heavy Gunner, Exalted by Murder, plus 5 damage bonus on kill for 5 seconds, stacks up to 10 times. They get shotguns and las guns, and Demolition Armor, which is equipped with an auxiliary missile launcher system. This rare power armor variant was tailored specifically to the need of inquisitorial retinues in need of fire support in desolate, isolated environments. Also equipped with a frag grenade dispenser belt. Another reason that it's probably best that I not start with the Battle Sister is they don't use grenades at all, so that's just a whole resource that will just always be sitting on the ground. So Psychers, we have Aether Walkers, who have 10% damage bonus for every psychic power buff. They use the Force Sword and the Force Rod, and the Aether Walker armor, which is ancient psychically reactive armor that phases its wearer between the immaterium and real space, permitting travel short distances in the blink of an eye. Also equipped with a personal void shield generator. The Imperianists, I don't know how to say that. Imperianist? It's probably Imperianist. They have Mind Rift, which is 55% damage bonus and imperiled warp heat state, so yeah. The Force Staff is their weapon. And they have the Empyrean Armor, which is fervently denied outside of the Caligari Conclave. It uses long-forgotten xenotechnology to create a warp anomaly that halts the flow of time for a short duration. Also equipped with a Rosaria's Force Shield. And then the Scryer, who has Blood Driven, which gives 20% bonus movement speed on kill for 5 seconds, and refreshes every time you get new ones. They use the Bolt Pistol and the Force Rod, and they have the Warped Bound Armor, which is lightly armored, a psychic attuned suit that permits them to project their disembodied presence over the physical world, to gaze beyond the veil, making the Scryer the master of virtually undetectable reconnaissance. Also equipped with a frag grenade dispenser. Does not sound very useful for what this game is. Let's head over to Catwoman. So we got the Infiltrator, which has evasive ambush, which gives plus 3% supreme dodge on kill and surprise state for 10 seconds, stacks indefinitely, death cult blades and assassin power sword, and the stealth bodysuit, which grants chameleon-like abilities. Combined with the speed and agility of an assassin inquisitor, that means virtual invisibility for a limited time. Also equipped with a remote mine dispenser belt for ambush attacks. The sniper, they have 100% range damage bonus for 1 second after moving. They use a sniper rifle and an auto pistol and have hololithic armor, which is another ancient and extremely rare armor similar to the infamous Eldar holofields. The wearer can create holographic projections about herself to confuse enemies and evade fire. Also equipped with a stun mine dispenser belt. And then the Eradicator, which does 60% bonus range damage and surprise state. They use a shotgun and a sniper rifle, and the Fabricatus Distortion Armor. This relic armor is of an extreme rarity, almost unheard of outside the Caligari sector. It uses Xeno technology to give its wearer incredible speed for a short time by distorting the flow of time. Also equipped with a refractor shield generator. Then there's the Tech Adept, which apparently they're not even going to let me see it because it's super hard and they want me to... Oh, this is a DLC thing, right. The Tech Adept is another DLC character. I forgot their DLC character because I got the edition of the game that has all of the everything except the Battle Sisters. So I can at least show you the Battle Sisters. They have... the Sister Celestian has battle... I keep saying battle even though it's not even here. Blood Driven. Plus 20% movement speed on kill for 5 seconds, refreshes on kill. They use the Hand Flamer and the Brazier, and they have the Celestian armor, typically bestowed upon the most fervent and proficient Battle Sisters. It is adorned with sacred paraphernalia. Though it offers somewhat lighter protection than other variants, it also provides a conduit for the wearer to better manifest acts of faith. Sister Seraphim has Rabble Slayer, which is 60% melee bonus when surrounded, uses bolt pistol and chain sword, which is a lot of fun, and has the Seraphim armor. This power armor is optimized for bold assaults. It features a jump pack capable of taking the wearer straight into the heart of the fight, potentially bowling through enemies and dealing damage to them. And then Sister Dominion, who has run and gun, uses a bolt gun, and wears the Dominion armor, which emphasizes agility while still providing ample protection. Enhanced servos and high-speed plug ports afford its wearer quick bursts of increased mobility, allowing rapid redeployment during firefights. So, if I'm not going to play as either of these DLC classes, and this does not feel like the kind of game where I want to be a sniper by myself, because this is a multiplayer game. Even though Chaos Bane was Diablo 3, this feels closer to Diablo 4 before Diablo 4 even happened. And like Chaos Bane, your gender is decided by the class you choose. I've played as Psyker a little bit. I played Assassin on Xbox. Obviously, I've played Battle Sister. So that just leaves Crusader that I have no experience with, so I guess I'll pick them. And I'll do Heavy Gunner because I like... Well, they have the great swords, but... I'll do Heavy Gunner. Shotguns are funny. Story mode... That's not what I'm naming my Inquisitor. Stop that. That's what I'm going to name my channel someday, but not my Inquisitor. I'll use the name I used before, Wintac. This character already exists. What if I say Wintaka? Haha, bite me. Alright, so let's play the game and hope it doesn't freeze in the middle of Chapter 1. Again. It is the 41st millennium, and there is no peace amongst the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by the Xenos races and is slowly rotting away from the inside, tainted by the Chaos Gods. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows, and nothing is beyond their authority. They are the judges, and the executioners, and assholes. In the lore.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
It looks like my program is having some issues with the aliasing.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty holes.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
It's funny to me that my ship getting hit made her talking to me just stop like that. Which implies that her talking to me was coming from the ship and not any of my onboard gear.
Do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
For the most part, all of the
Inquisitorial
characters...
log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
So all of the characters have the exact same dialogue, with a little bit of tweaks to some of it based on their backgrounds. I forgot that you can rotate the camera freely in this game. I was thinking twin stick controls. I was like, okay, I'll just use the right stick to aim my gun. No, that moves the camera. Which I'm thankful for. Not enough games like this have rotatable cameras, and they really need it. Oh, I thought I would be able to open that.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
Open sesame. I'm feeling this slow, but I'm also getting vibrations for like every step I take. I don't know if that's the dual sensor or PS4 did that too.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Let's see. Current status in possession of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Last maintenance logged. 36th millennium. This thing has been lost a long time.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details. New log entry. I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
So this ship has been lost for 5,000 years. Minimum. Oh, there's my shotgun.
Yes. The perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
Oh yes. Oh yes! Oh, yes! Oh, no.
Creature of chaos, can you withstand my faith?
Is that what we're calling it?
Ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Pew pew. I like how that feels when the shotgun goes off. You don't want to be in the way when my laser
New
goes
log
off.
entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a Tech Priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox Jammer.
Also, that was a quote from the Super Nintendo Toy Story game. Let's see. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on a targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. After a thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Probable cause: system malfunction.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
What's up, face?
Open the door!
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor! What foul abomination is this?
I feel like I know this voice actor.
It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
So I try to remember how to switch weapons. D-pad. Hello. Or not.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
I warned you about the laser, bro. I didn't warn you about the stairs, though. There's not stairs here. There might be stairs. I don't know. Reload? Or does it not reload because it's the laser? What about a shotgun? Okay. Cogitator.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the...
Oh, that's why the thing stopped. Because of the signal jammer. Not getting shot, it was the signal jammer.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Also, if you get this for PS5 or I guess PlayStation in general, her audio logs by default come out of the controller instead of the TV. I learned this because I keep my controller muted because Genshin Impact is way too loud. Just way too loud. But, that's the thing. So if you ever get this on PlayStation, she'll talk to you out of your controller. Okay. Next mission.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
New tutorial. My laptop was just blocking what button I have to push to see all that, so I was confused at first. Pew pew. Okay, not gonna lie, the last gun is better than I gave it credit for. I guess the Crusader is better than I gave him credit for. Not this though. This is
Emperor.
yeah, that sounds about right.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Snot!
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
Indeed. Lovely. Who are you talking to? Ooh, stun mine. Okay. As I immediately forget that I can rotate the camera. Also, there's cover. I never use it, but since I'm on the lowest difficulty. But there is a cover system. Once you get to the part where the game is semi-open world, though, you do sort of need the cover system. Lower difficulty be damned. What is this? Frag grenade.
Yes, a grenade.
Yes!
Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
That laugh feels like I just did the giggle from Doctor Who. Anyway. X loaded from Engine Seer Theta 17B Lucan. Personal note. The machine spirit is slowly becoming insane and it started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless void crap trying to land on the deck. We must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you the fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omniscire to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Nothing to say about that. I guess it must have just been random lore. Hello? Hey!
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
As the camera has a little bit of a stroke. Yeet!
This commander is tough. Worthy
All that.
enemy at last.
Oh, man. If any of y'all had survived, I was about to take out the shotgun. The hell is that? Wait, something over here. Word? I can't imagine why that would ever come in handy. But that's cool. What the heck? Ew. Another cogitator. The plot cogitator, or did I just find one? Name Martyr. Note A. I hope you are reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we are planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Alert! Corruptive code influx. I've received your message. By the Emperor, this is bad. Same here, down here. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed, and with Uther holed up in the Sanctum and his seconds in charge plotting against him, I've no idea where to turn. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium, and now we have what? Those things in the Dark Zone. We must get out of here immediately, or shall we join the others? Suspicious devotional code lines discovered. Issued. Sensor modules inactive. Okay. Oh, you can zoom in and out, too. I don't know what I keep trying to do with the stick that I'm learning these things, but useful. I have one grenade left, though. The shotgun's kind of like a grenade, except, like, nothing like a grenade at all.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Ooga booga booga! Big Nurgle man go rawr. Oh, I see you. Don't mind if I do. Thanks for the recommendation. What's this?
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Yeah.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
That's the spirit. Let me reload. Switch back to the lasers. Oh, here, hold this. You first. Y'all been here for 5,000 years. Why do you know I'm an Inquisitor? Box? Nah, it's barrel. Yeah, Nurglings!
Creatures, come at me.
I don't even know if that's actually what they're called. I've just been calling them Nurglings. Are they called that? I must have gotten it from somewhere. Corpse.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Oh, that looks like a treasure chest. That looks gross. I've probably been getting new gear. I have. What's the compare button? Compare. Okay, so better demolition armor. Worse. Better. Better. Okay. Oh, is this even better? Okay. Put that on. This is better too. Put that on. Better purity seal. Better implant. Way better eye implant. Not. I feel like I shouldn't be able to just change eye implants like that. Switch weapon set. Right, two-handed. Maybe I shouldn't have the shield when I only have... Well, how does it work? Are you... Can I actually fight with you? Melee, offhand only, heavy shield. Well, I also have the las gun if it turns out this is awful. And I can level up. Or I've already leveled up. Give me a point in virtue. Yeah. Alright. Back to Crusade. Oh, I have the shield equipped. But I can't use my main attack button with it. Thorn? Oh, it's the end of the mission. The hell is that? There's that level. Oh, I've unlocked plasma pistols. Did you give me one, or did I just unlock it? No, you didn't give me one. Thanks for nothing. New passives. guess I can only level up this for now. Wait, what does this do? Crit chance. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Third mission. So, if we can get past mission 5, then they fix the problem. If we get stuck on the mission where we're actually helping Caius Thorn, then this file is screwed.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as
To
possible.
what?
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. You are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
Okay, so I don't know what triangle's supposed to be doing, but it ain't helping. Maybe I'll find a better shotgun.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer.
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
I'm really not sure what some of these buttons are doing for me for the combat. Ooh, Sentinel armor. Less ooh. Hold that. Ew. Oh, it's the music. Oh, it was on cooldown, that's what. Apostle of Nurgle.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I
The what?
wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
I should put the shotgun back on. Oh, wait. Ooh, a sword! Switch set. Nice. It's better armor. No. I'm glad I went in there. Wonder what this is going to do for me. Who's in here? Cogitator. Regio, Caligari Sector, Segmentum Tempest, Colony Choir, Scintilla, Subsectorial, Admin Conduit, Trans-Imperial Relay Ogma. This is the thrice-blessed Fortress Monastery Martyr, Category A3 research vessel of the Holy Ordos under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Martyr is on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacifix, whatever, to the Sigil subsector. En route to the Caligari sector, the Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly and the Geller shield suffered considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul in the orbital dry docks of Cauchy Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Okay. I don't think the Emperor is here, to be honest. Oi! No need to be rude. Damn. Did I just get both of them? I thought there was a third dude. Also, I don't really need the medicine, but I'll open the box. How am I not taking damage? Like I'm getting fully shot at, and I'm just vibing. Like, I get that it's the lowest difficulty, but
Thorn here. How faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making that
Oh. Oh no.
progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well,
Oh, I'm
that's
also
unlucky.
passively healing, it looks like.
That's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Give me these. Ah! Yes, slime dudes. So it looks like I want to go this way. It also looks like I probably want to put guns back on. The sword is okay, but there's way too many dudes for that. He says it's the Nurgling strike. Oh lord, they coming. I don't like the look of that red circle. Oh no! I was right to not like the look of that red circle. Bro, stop! Get out of here with that, you fucking loser.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yeah.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious. I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Well, it looks like I got some new stuff. Worse armor. Better implant. Really not sure why I can just fix that on the fly like this. Better gun. Ooh, it's a chainsword. Yeah, equip that. It's one-handed? No, it's two-handed. No, it is one-handed. So I should be able to equip the shield too. Let's replace that. Looks like these are all worse. What is that? Okay. Oh, yes. Vin! Vin, Vin, Vin! Okay, there's some more dudes over here. Vin, 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 Vin. Vin, 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 Vin. Okay, yeah, I like this loadout.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
That's not even me remembering the line, that's just me assuming the tone he was going to use. It's actually been a few months since I last played this. But we're almost at the part where I find out if it's going to be stuck or not. Got this mission and the next mission, and if it doesn't go any further than the next mission, then like I said, ooh, heavy flamer. Ordnance Seeker. Open 10 supply box. Really? Didn't feel like it. Did you actually give me a heavy flamer? I don't think you did. Compare. Worse. Well, I can't sell nothing yet, but looks like I got another passive point. Still not allowed to put nothing in melee combat. Wait, support. What's in here? Invigorating techno psalms and survival rites from the orders of the Order Hospitaller of the Sisters of Adeptus Sororitas. I mean, okay. Let's go. It's looking like this episode's going to be a little on the long end, but most of these Warhammer videos have been an hour
This is
anyway.
just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements.
Oh, hey.
The Masters are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Free
For
them.
duty, Inquisitor. At your command.
Alright. Why are we all so British? What is up with that? I know that this comes from England, but like, what's up with that?
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
5,000 years ago. Hehehehe. Bonk. Vin. Wait. Oh, the y'all coming. Ooga booga. If you were the only one here, you could have just minded your business and lived. You ain't have to do all that. If you insist. Corpse. Personal log. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radiocarbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inclusive results! He tried to argue about the age of this emperor forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Okay. A new clue. Shield bonk! I still don't know what the triangle button is supposed to do for me. Oh, is it a rush? Am I supposed to hold it? Oh no, it's a shield. Hunter! Vin, 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 vin. Vin, 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 vin. Have we found any dudes yet? Get out of here. Have we found any guys? What's up? There's some this way.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
That's the plan. Why can y'all manipulate cages? Get away from me. Yeet. That's a y'all problem now. Ahaha. Bonk. Vin, vin. Gentlemen, you're free.
For duty, Inquisitor. By the Emperor, we are saved.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my gun now. Let's get some healing supplies. I don't know what that is. Alright, back the other way, gents! We gotta rescue more of y'all so that you can all die in the next level. I mean, so that we can get out of here. Yeah, that's what I said. What's that purple skull? Well, it must not have been that important.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
New
The
clue.
Abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Alright, well, first I want to see what that new stuff I just got was. Oh, wow, I'm really loaded up. Alright, well, that's worse. That's worse. That's better. Ew. But is it better than... It is better than the last gun. Plasma pistol. This hand. I don't have any other one-handed things for the other hand, though. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
To fight.
It looks like it just closes off a whole, like, row of abilities. This might have been a bad idea. Ooh, a box. Oh, I thought it was a chest. It's just cover. Did that dude just get vaporized? Okay, this gun is hilarious. Wait, there's a treasure chest. Signum. Money. Okay, just got some more stuff. That's better. Okay, looks like that's the only thing that's better. Alright, moving out. I hope this current loadout doesn't get me deadificated. Dawn!
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Alright. Well, that doesn't bode well. Alright, so. Unlocked weapon type item. Plasma gun, warfare point, skill point. The expedition. Okay. No, not that. Inventory. The heck is this? Okay. Worse. Yeah, I don't really want to be messing around for this mission. I need the damage more than I need the quality for this. Having had to play through this mission no less than like 5 times, I know what to expect. I also did not level up.
To fight.
Okay. Passives. Defense! Let's see. Physical resistance, heat resistance, warp resistance. Physical resistance. It also said I had a warfare point. I don't know what that's about. Heroic deeds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's bounce. Hey, gang.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So, you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Why were the, like,
We
the
have
designs just
Now
dipping
is
in and
our
out
time.
like that?
At your command.
Okay, let me throw that out there.
Now you're scum.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all handle that. I just gotta read the
Take a
cogitator.
look at this cogitator.
Summary. After the rites of diagnostics and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit and humbly asked it to confide in me about the cause of the recurring system failures. Corrupt data. Why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed the rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with a non-hostile vessel of an explorator fleet, thus corrupted data. The machine spirit of the Martyr denies cooperation, citing the Sacred Order 947.A as issued by our spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius. Addendum: no executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the Martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location, and that the protection of the Martyr is our top priority, and it asserts its rights to override that of the Martyr automated weapon system and the teleportorium in times of need. Assessment: possible warp infestation of the machine spirit, invoking the conclave of the imminent system purge.
These records are disturbing. This Martyr has a mind of its own.
Were y'all actually fighting while I did all that, or did everything stop? Pew pew. Well, that's one way.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Their what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
At your command.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Alright, so they can hold that. If nothing else, I now understand how to do this because of how many times I was forced to previously. Ooh. Auto gun. I wonder what that is. Enemy. I suppose I could go see what the auto gun is. Well, the quality is worse, and the damage is worse, and it's a real gun, and it's two-handed. Ooh, money. Caligari credits. It looks like my ult is up, but I'll hold off on that.
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons.
The
I
thundering
wish my
blast.
brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now!
Alright, so I've got one over there. Deploy another one of these. And another one of these. So now we got tarantula turrets on all sides. Get away from my turret! Careful not to use the ult earlier than I need to. Get away! Ooh, new signal. Money! That's mine. Pew pew! Sorry for not giving any commentary while I'm fighting. I guess the fighting is the commentary itself. I really hope in the month since the Battle Sisters DLC came out that they fixed the problem here. But it's also possible that it was specifically a Battle Sisters DLC problem. I hadn't considered that until just now. Maybe it won't even happen here. I know it didn't happen when I was playing as a Psyker. Oh man, my turret! Rude! Why do y'all have so many eye implants?
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes. That two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move! At your command.
Well, that's the wrong way. Is there anything interesting over here at least? Nope, just buckets. Or barrels. Barrel. Too bad I can't bring the turret with me. I should have thought of that before. All I heard was pray. Ah! Oh, they got smooshed. All right, gang. That thing. Is that a chaos something?
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Alright, well that's taken care of.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hell brute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial Space Marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
Yep. That was the quickest that boss fight has ever been for me.
I've disabled the
I hope it
teleport
works.
jammer. At least I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the jealous shields are probably compromised. Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Alright, let's get out of here then. Pachoo! Do.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Da. Please work. Oh, thank God. Or I guess, praise the Emperor!
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the fortress monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Okay.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos Biologos specialist, which could be difficult.
So that's how you say
I
it.
come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologos there.
A lot of these things are not pronounced the way I thought they were. Let's see. This is the command, blah 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 blah. This is where you do the local co-op and stuff. And also, I'm apparently level 5 now. The Abandoned Colossus. I can conclude at this point that the abandoned fortress monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago, after the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy. The Martyr was commandeered by an inquisitor called Uther Tiberius, with a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp surge, in the system already infested by the bile of Nurgle. The Cage. The clues I have discovered indicate that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits the fortress monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad, possibly during a warp incident, and it has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely and trying to destroy approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. And then I leveled up again. Cool! Okay. So, that's going to do it for this video. This was Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. I thought for the longest time it was called Martyr because I was going to go through a martyrdom. Not that the ship was called Martyr. And I've been through that opening part of the game like 6 times now, and it only just connected because I'm stupid. But if you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be groovy. If you didn't, you don't need to do either one of those things. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well so that you're notified of future uploads. If you want to try this game, I would recommend trying to catch it on a sale. If you're trying to catch it on a sale, I would recommend trying to catch it on a Steam sale, if your computer is strong enough. Because the Steam sales for Warhammer games go so much harder than the sales for Warhammer games anywhere else. But if your computer can't do that, then it goes on sale on the PS4, PS5, right, semi-regularly for like 75% off. But if you want the Battle Sisters DLC, that's going to be extra $15 no matter where you get it. But Steam will probably have a discount on that at some point. Might be happening right now. We are, like... I think the Steam Winter Sale is still happening as of recording this. But this is a stupid thing to say because by the time this goes up, it will have been over for like a week. So never mind. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later!